of this field. So let's start. So actually, to start talking about this field, we will try to review a little bit the history of AI. So at the beginning, in the very late years in 1642, and even before, there was always this idea of having an ability or of giving the machines or the robots some ability to do intelligent things or to do intelligent tasks. So human beings or individuals were working in this field and trying to mimic or to simulate the human intelligence. Um, and they were working day by day to achieve this goal. But I mean, the really term of AI, artificial intelligence, was not giving only on 1955 or 65 before in 1955 by the scientist McCartney. So it was the very first use of the term artificial intelligence in a conference in 1956. After that, there were an intense interest in this field. So everybody was trying to develop some machines and some uh, 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 equipments that have the ability to simulate the human intelligence. So after that, there were the creation of Eliza, the very first chatbot in the world in 1965, and then after that, and because of the highest interest in this field, it was the winter or the first AI winter, where everybody was trying to work on achieving more and more intelligence. But in reality, the computers or the machines were not really able to achieve that kind of intelligence. I mean, things were equipments were uh, just not very complicated to achieve this kind of very complicated tasks. After that, the work on achieving more and more and developing this kind of computers and machines that can simulate the human intelligence was continuously achieving until the 1997, where the Deep Blue machine, it was a machine developed by IBM. It it won, actually it won the chess world champion Garry Kasparov. So it was really a big achievement in humanity, where for the very first time a machine uh, was able to win in a game in front of a human being. So, uh, so this is the very first uh, big achievement of AI, of artificial intelligence in the world. After that, many others achievements and other machines and chatbots were developed by Google, DeepMind, and so on. So as you can see here, the AlphaGo, it is a computer with the Go game. So it beats professional Go players in a champion also and it was really amazing that it can achieve all the stages, only the final stage. So the evolution of this field is always continuing, and also the human or the individuals are trying day by day to simulate the intelligence or the human intelligence. Okay, but as you see now, so we have today in our daily lives, we have machines that are very intelligent. We have smart homes, smart cars and vehicles, smart equipments in our homes, in our work. We have chatbots everywhere, and we have a voice assistant and so on. So things are more and more being more intelligent in our environment and our daily life. Okay, but we will see if it is possible to achieve this goal. I mean, to simulate at 100% the human intelligence, which is really not possible, because as you know, when we talk about artificial intelligence, we talk about machines. So machines are uh, are are firstly made by human beings. Okay, so those machines will be trained during the process by a human being also. So it will only depend on the human being who is developing the machine, who is developing the model. So it can never have this sense of making a decision without having or without depending on data fed by the developer, or the data fed by the human being itself. Okay, so we will see some pretty discussions in this field, and we will see more details. Okay, so at first we will try to just have this question. So, if the AI, the artificial intelligence, is already present for more than 50 years, why it took this suddenly matter now? So, why it took this very big importance nowadays? Okay, so the very first cause is that machines are getting more and more complicated, are getting more and more sophisticated, are getting more and more able to handle this kind of intelligence. Okay, so machines of today are not the same machines used in the 1965 or so on. So machines are really developing day by day, and it can now handle this kind of data and also of intelligence, and it can generate and develop some intelligent models. Also, those machines today can handle a massive amount of data, which is known by big data. So, as you can see, we have our social medias around us. So, the social media really generates massive and massive data. We have also all those wearables, connected devices, equipments. They are all um, generating data, which is very beneficial to the model to have this quantity of data. Okay, also the main reason for that is that there is very intensive investment in this file. I mean, researcher and industry are getting more and more curious in this field, and are trying to achieve more and more in this field of computer science. So after talking about its history a little bit and why it is getting more importance day by day, we will try now to demystify the notions. What is really AI? So everyone or everybody is talking about AI, everybody is talking about artificial intelligence, but what is it in reality? So first of all, we should always mention that artificial intelligence is just a branch or a field of data science. It is a branch or a field of another very big field which is known by data science. This field handle the science of data, how to handle data, how to treat data, how to analyze data. So it is all about data before just trying to develop intelligent models and intelligent algorithms. So it is a big field, which is a mixture of mathematics, fundamentals, programming, analytics, statistics, and many other um, intersections of such science and fields. So what is it in kind of notion or in kind of meaning? So artificial intelligence, in reality, it is a field in data science, as we said before, and it focuses on building intelligent machines that are capable of not really simulate the human intelligence, but it is capable of performing some tasks. I mean, when it is depending on a task, it can over perform the human being. But when it is or when it comes to the human being or his intelligence, it net it cannot perform outperform him. So artificial intelligence, it is about performing some tasks that were typically require human intelligence or a kind of cognition. Okay, so it is used to help the human being, to help individuals to achieve tasks more intelligently, to help them uh, gain more efficiency in a very short time. So this is the importance of artificial intelligence. It is a tool that can help the human being to achieve more in his daily life, to facilitate some tasks, to make his life easier. Okay. So it learns from experience or also from the data. So as told you before, it all depends on data. So it analyzes data, analyze environment, analyze experiences, and then try to perform decisions. So now, after saying what is it really artificial intelligence, we will try to discuss more about data. Why data is such an important thing in this field? So actually, there is a quote that I really admire from Andrew Ng, that he said that no matter how good your models are, they are only as good as your data is. So it it all depends on data, because it will learn from this data. So it will learn from what you are feeding into the machines. So it all will begin from data. And that's why, as said Sir Ruderup from Omdena, That's why it is more important to have inclusive teams that are able to develop AI models. It is very important to have different kind of interactions, different um, thinking members, different visions to different members of team, an inclusive team to really develop a good and an efficient artificial intelligence model. So, as told you before, it's all beginning on understanding really the problem. So, first of all, you have to understand what are you are targeting. Uh, what is your target? Is it really need, or is it really in need of artificial intelligence? Because there is no importance to put intelligence in everything. You have to think about the importance of things. Is it really helpful to put artificial intelligence? How it can be helpful? How it can facilitate things? How it can add more to achieve the goal, the primary goal? Okay, and then you will try to find the appropriate data to work on. You will explore, you will research, you will try to search for databases, for resources to really have a good idea on what you have to work on. Okay, after gaining all data mining, I mean researching on data and collecting data and so on, you will have to start cleaning the data. You will have to you will have to start um adjusting the data that you are having. You will work on the processing or the pre-processing of data. I mean, if you have images, you look for images for high quality with high quality. If you have really a little not very good a number of images, you will try to augment, you will try to have the quantity and also the quality of data. You will try to put all together to just delete those which are not really relevant to the problem, those who are containing errors, those who are not completed, and so on. So this is data cleaning. So here you will work on the quality and the quantity of data. Also, it comes to data exploration. So as you see, it all begin with data. It begin with data analytics, statics, and data science in general. And you will try now to figure out the main features to see what is really uh, very important in this data. What can be helpful? How can a machine detect a thing or classify a thing from this data? Okay, so here we will try to use hypotheses about your defined problem, and then visually analyze and explore your data. And then you will, after exploring really the nature and what it really contains, you will start feature engineering. I mean, by that, feature engineering is selecting those important features, those important parts that make the data relevant to the decision, that can help the machine make its decision. So this is feature engineering. We will see very simple example by the end of this presentation. So feature engineering is about um, extracting those important factors in the data which are really relevant in the decision making process. Okay, and then only after I mean a very long approach or steps of exploring, cleaning, and engineering of data, you will start building the model. I mean, it is not starting right here when you have the problem and you start directly building a model, and you will try to achieve a very good efficiency. So it it only starts after a long process of data analytics and statics. So when it comes to building the model, here you will it took also some researchers and some research sorry, and some resources on um, what are the appropriate models to your problem, what are the most appropriate architecture, what are the most appropriate algorithm, what can work better on your data, what can be better to achieve more performance in your results. And then you will try to start a visualization of things. We will see more details here. So you will try to visualize all the things, and start